Hi everyone, thank you for stopping by Scrap and Gigi here on YouTube, and I have started making some Christmas cards. As you can tell by my desk over here, it's a mess, and this is the area that I've been working in. I have 3 tables in my room, and this is the only space that I have to work. But I'm sure most of you can relate to that. But anyhow, this is one of the cards that I did, and I'm really trying to use some of my supplies. I was watching one of the YouTube videos the other night, and the lady was talking about, using your items instead of just hoarding them. So I've been trying to use some of my items. And this is one of the Christmas cards that I did. It was just something that kind of popped into my head. I used an embossing folder on the back. This was one of the trees that I had in my stash. I used my liquid applique here, something I haven't used in quite a while. Used some bling here. These were the chipboard reindeers from Michael's. I got them, I don't know, I think in one of the grab bags or something. And I just used some of the Tim Holtz paint on it. Used some of my stickles. And then these are stickers, the peel-off stickers, and I'll show you a card on that a little bit later. But I colored the presents in with the Tim Holtz distressing markers. That's one of the cards. This next one is, I was trying to use some of these Anna Griffin tags that I had from my stash from last year that I didn't use up. And so I decided to do a Santa suit and use this as the buckle. I used some of the Recollections lace here. My friend Lorraine had crocheted me some doilies and these little fabric flowers. So I used that and the doily from Lorraine. Thanks, Lorraine. This little ho-ho is a button, and then I just used some of my black ribbon for his belt. So that's my second card that I did. My third one, I used the We Are Memory Keepers small 6-inch circle punch, and I punched this out and then cut it in half for my front. Once again, this is from one of the Anna Griffin card sets from last year. I did get this stamp at the convention, and it is from the Heartfelt Creations. I just colored it with the Tim Holtz markers and used glitter pen. And then this is a dollar stamp that I got from Michael's last year. I also have this card here. I used one of the Tim Holtz, I'm sorry, not Tim Holtz. It's one of the 6x6 templates, plastic little templates, and I used the Tim Holtz ink to do the background for my trees and everything. And then all the embellishments here are just some of my Christmas stash that I had. These are buttons. I added those in to make it look like snow falling. Some of the ribbon here, they call this the box pleat. I got this from Hobby Lobby. And then Let It Snow. My next card, I used one of the poinsettia stamps that I had in my collection. I believe this is a Hero Arts stamp. And I colored this in with my Copics. Once again, used my Anna Griffin tags left over. This was some trim. I have a little container of trim here, and I just throw all my odds and ends pieces in here. And so I usually dig through that first, but this was one of the pieces that I had. I added that to the front of the card. I outlined the card here with a silver leafing pen, and that's how I did the edge here and on the pink background. And then I just added some rhinestone bling down here for the front of the card, and once again used some of my tags from Anna Griffin. I kind of like doing non-traditional colors for Christmas. Everything always seems to be red and green, and while I do love red and green, I like to do a little different also. This is one of the Spellbinder dies, the Marvelous Squares, I believe it's called, and I use that here and here. Some pieces of stuff that I just had left over. This is one of the stickers that you just pull off, and then I colored in with my Copics, added a little bling here, and another card done. I've actually been on a roll lately the last couple of days doing Christmas cards and other things, and so I've been quite busy with doing that. This was one of the stickers also, and you pull it off. When you pull it off, all you get is the little lines, so it's a very thin sticker. And I just colored this in with my Copics, used one of my Spellbinder dies, added a little lace and flat back pearls. And then on the inside, I believe this was a stamp that come in one of my Christmas stamps, and I just stamped that. And I also personalized all my cards on the back. The next cards I did, this was a kit from Crazy Creations. I got this at the convention in Charlotte, and I thought it looked very interesting. I've seen stuff done like this before, but it kind of intrigued me with this is plastic. I think they call this shimmer sheets, and it was already embossed. This was a card kit, but what you do here is you put a real fine glitter on your paper, and when you pull the stickers off and place them down on top of the glitter, you then take your Copics and color over that. While I did do this with my Copics, I would not want to do it all the time with my Copics because they do pick up a little bit of the glitter. However, I made sure to, as soon as I was done coloring, to clean my Copics off. But this is one of the cards, and once again on this card it's a little different than what the kit said because I don't like to read instructions, and I was winging it and then realized I goofed up, but I still thought this turned out pretty. This is actually how the card is supposed to look. You got enough to do 3 cards, and so these were thank you cards. Once again, this is the large sticker. I cut it out and colored it, and the stickers come on a sheet like this, so you actually get a negative and a positive. And I'm going to pull this up here a little, but that's how thin I hope you can see that, that's how thin the lines are when you pull that up. Anyhow, that's what I've been working on the last couple of days, so thank you for stopping by Scrap and Gigi.